And welcome back, everybody. J-Man here, doing another music reaction. It is my Saturday. I hope you're all doing well out there, whatever day of the week it is for you. We've got another Swiss Cheese Points request. This one is for Jess M81. It is Bloodywood, Dana Dan or Dana Dan. It says Indian folk metal. Jess has kind of told me that this is a very unique sort of a performance, and to pay attention to the lyrics. So I'm going to try and do that. I'm very intrigued by the idea of Indian folk metal. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's dive on in. Bloodywood, Dana Dan or Dana Dan. Let's get it.
I put a fist to the face of a rapist, and yeah, I take this for the viewing pleasure of the nameless faces he disgraces. And yeah, one day I may change his kind with my mind, but I won't bow to the beast, never make peace and feast. Don't even gonna let it eat to the white beat, am I gonna beat another beat? Am I gonna get the home in the seat? Dead beat, delete, going off like a time bomb. White heat, chuck him out like a python, bonafide on my side, then we're gonna ride on up into your mind, and then we're gonna take a chicken out, beat the name of, take a hold your hands up, begin to shop, take a put a take a thumb, take a thumb, with a put a take a bitch, take a money, ass, and off. La don't care, move, no,
Okay, quick pause. This is tripping me out. Okay, so uh, we just got done watching an Aurora performance, and it had this very captivating, very magnetic sort of drawing you into the performance sort of a thing. And this has a very similar quality to it. It's there's something about the way that they're putting all the imagery together along with the sound of the music that's being played, that really is sort of drawing me in. And I'm having a similar problem that I was having with the Aurora video, in that there's so much going on, both musically speaking, vocals, the visuals, the fact that it has that underpinnings of like that Indian Bollywood sort of a sound. I can hear some of um, the meter and stuff that they tend to use in like a Bollywood. I'm a big fan of dance, and I watch a lot of dance shows, and one of those is So You Think You Can Dance, and almost always, at least a couple of times a season on there, they'll do um, a Bollywood dance. So I am fairly familiar with the music of that that genre. And you can hear the underpinnings of that in this metal song. Um, the vocals are very cool. There's some harsh vocals in there, but it's not the kind that I'm not a big fan of. That's the more cleaner harsh vocals, if that makes any sense. Um, but yeah, the subject matter that they're talking about, there's some parts of it that where it's almost like a a rapped lyric, and then other parts where it's more of a just a standard metal projected or vocalized lyric, things like that. So yeah, ton of stuff going on, a whole lot to unpack. I feel like I'm gonna have to watch this definitely a few times to be able to get everything, because right now I'm trying to focus on the lyrics, but I'm having to read the captions, which are down below, which makes me feel like I'm missing some of the visual aspects of what's going on and things like that. But Yeah, a ton going on. I'm loving it so far. Let's back it up a smidge and keep on going.
Consent, baby, get with it or get gone. Got you in my sights, motherfucker, it's a headshot. You up on the spot and you start to run. Yeah. No man, yes all man, need all man for what my soul man can't be when it's been away. Well, then you see yourself to get involved in talking all in, do more points of war. Kids on today, we leave it raw. Bloody galores, we clean up the core, yeah, we do it for her too. It's anarchy up in the patriarchy and we love it. We done asking nasty, so now we're here thugging it. No man and no woman, it's the people that are running. Listen for that engine, cause now we gon' be gunning. I think it's a good idea to the ever. Take out your hands up, begin the job. Take a photo, take a thumb, take a thumb, take a photo, take a picture, take a money, get shut off. La don't get moved, don't get mad. Have a good day, don't get got that. Die to the die, 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 to the die, die, die. Die to the die, 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 to the die, 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 to the die. Don't get my day into
Okay, one more pause here. Sorry. I'm loving the little stops. There were parts in that last 30 seconds where it was like you were expecting a beat, but they would stop and delay it like a half a beat or something like that. Love it when bands do that kind of a thing. And just the musicality, it's there's something about music in this particular vein that it gets my heart racing, man. It's like I'm pumped up. I'm not a person that likes to, like, when you go to a concert, be in a mosh pit, but this makes me feel like I would want to jump into a mosh. It really gets me. It gets my heart racing, gets my adrenaline pumping. I'm loving just the overall vibe and feel of the bass line and the drums that are kind of really propping this whole thing up. The lead guitars and everything. It's great and it sounds good, but it's that bass line and the drum kick that just really chugs this thing along. Anyways, yeah, loving it. Back it up another smidge and we'll keep on going, finish it out.
Now if you're straight, time to turn back and run with the pack. It's time to fight, yeah, we got the ammo to stack. Fuck every man for himself, it's every man for every man and everybody else, everybody else. I raise a fist for the nameless faces. He disgraces, raise a fist for the nameless faces. He disgraces, and yeah, one day I may change his kind with my mind. One day I may change his kind with my mind. Raise a fist for the nameless faces. He disgraces, raise a fist for the nameless faces. He disgraces, and yeah, one day I may change his kind with my mind. One day I may change his kind, but until then,
Yeah, that was good stuff. If I'm understanding the lyrics correctly, this it sounds like they're talking about um, standing up to men that abuse women, and not in just like a physical way, but men who um, degrade women or place them in a lower social value or status or something like that. That's just my take. I don't know exactly what they were talking about for sure, what they had in mind when they wrote the lyric, but that's my take. I'm quite sure that it definitely has to do with empowering women and defending women and their rights and not being just a sex object or a subservient species to men. Um, so obviously, I am 100% in favor of that message. Whatever part of that message I'm getting right, I'm all for that. Yeah, it just the music itself, it's right in the it's right in the wheelhouse of the kind of heavy sound that I like. It's that very dark, rhythmic sort of a heavy that you constantly can bob your head to. You can keep the beat and the timing with the drummer, and the guitars are just doing some really cool stuff to support all of that. And then the vocals were very cool. Like I said, he's the harsher vocals were in that sort of remind me a little bit of like a geez, I'm having a Swiss cheese moment. Um, it'll swim back by. But anyways, the harsh vocals are the kind of vocals that Gojira remind me a little bit of the lead singer of Gojira's style. Um, but then you've got the guy doing the rapping bits, and he's got a really good flow to his sound. Um, yeah, like I said, this is another one. Um, second one in a row. We had the Aurora right before this, and now this one. One that I'm gonna definitely go back and watch and listen to a number of times. Um, and really try to unpack everything that's here in this song and in this performance because it was very cool. And like I said, I love that very subtle Indian Bollywood sort of underpinning to the song that you could hear at the very base, at the very core of the song and what was going on. That was super cool. So yeah, thanks so much for the suggestion, Jess. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. YouTube, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. We'll be back here for one more song reaction to finish this day out. Hope to see you for that, but if not, hope to see you soon. Till then, stay safe. Peace.